Hello, Artful Manifestors. Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. Today, we are connecting with your ancestors to find out what important message they have for you at this time. I always set my intentions for your highest and best good to bring you a message of inspiration, hope, and guidance. And to choose your message, you're going to choose from one of these cards I'm about to reveal and or one of the crystals I'm going to introduce. I don't know if you can hear that door opening, but it sounds like your ancestors are already here. All right. For reading number 1, this is the image. And for reading number 2, this is the image. For reading number 3, this is the image. All right, if you're interested in what the crystals are, let me introduce those to you now. For reading number 1, we have fossilized wood. And for reading number 2, we have black obsidian. And for reading number 3, we have turquoise. So let your intuition guide you. Whichever crystal and or card you're most drawn to is most likely the reading meant for you. Of course, you're always welcome to listen to 2 or even all 3 of the readings, as there may be additional guidance for you there. You'll find a link to all the readings in the description box below. And if I happen to have a link where you can find the cards that I use, I include that in the description box as well. Enjoy your reading. Hello, reading number 1. You chose the fossilized wood, which calms the root chakra. It's helpful when you're in transition. So moving to a new home, changing careers, spiritual awakenings, any kind of life change. It helps with inner patience and trust, helping you to align with natural rhythms and divine timing. It also helps with earth time awareness, offering an understanding or an attunement to geological time, which helps slow down your nervous system and expand your spiritual awareness beyond linear time. It helps teach that everything transforms in its season. Nothing's rushed, nothing wasted. It reminds you that your own body is a sacred vessel, much like the tree that this stone, this fossilized wood came from. And it does help with communion with tree spirits. It carries the ancient essence of trees, particularly the the spirit of endurance and adaptability. It is a potent ally for those who channel, read energy, or like to work with altered states. It anchors mystical experiences so they can be integrated rather than overwhelming. And this is the card that you chose. Buried in Earth, Transference. So I see your ancestors with you and you receiving downloads from them, guidance. This could be while you're asleep, while you're daydreaming. If you meditate, it could be perhaps during meditation. I'm also hearing for some of you that your ancestors are reaching out to you through songs. So you might have a song pop in your head that you haven't heard in quite a while. And you go to listen to it. There may be something in the lyrics that they want you to hear, or there may be some type of resonance that they want your body to attune to. It's like they're helping you fine tune your antenna so you can receive them more clearly. And again, it is buried in earth, so there's this message of groundedness. All right, let's get some tarot cards and see what else your ancestors would like you to know at this time. What message does reading number one's ancestors have for them at this time? Page of Pentacles. Three of Chalices. And Queen of Athame. All right, you're just like I mentioned here, how your ancestors are helping you to attune to the right channel, the right frequency where you can better hear them. They're offering you tools and resources. They're bringing you tools for you to use in life to navigate situations, to build your career, but also tools to communicate with them. They really want you to hear them directly. And so they're giving you these tools. It's like you're going to see somebody or read about using water to scry and receive, and then you're going to try it, or staring at a candle flame in meditation to receive. And you're going to try these different things and you're going to find the one that works just right for you. But I do see somebody scrying, somebody using candles, They're also showing me you um, doing things with intention, like lighting a candle or lighting incense with the intention of connecting to your ancestors. And they see you do that. And remember, I said that this fossilized wood helps to anchor in spiritual, mystical experiences. And we see him channeling this magic energy, right? This spiritual, divine energy into what he's creating. The Page of Pentacles is about starting something new, uh, something tangible. So there is a huge message from your ancestors about you anchoring your spiritual experiences into the 3D realm. So it could be directly like I spoke about in the last reading or the reading before, as you paint a picture, make music, uh, crochet, weave, knit, that putting, you're channeling this divine energy into a tangible object. But I feel like it's even more than that. Like you're receiving these messages that then you share with others. I don't know if you're writing a book or maybe there's something that accompanies what you create. We see somebody here who carves something in wood. So maybe you are carving the same type of fetishes that your ancestors carved. But I definitely see you doing something new, something physical, tangible, that has to do with anchoring in what you receive spiritually. And they're showing me different times that they, you know how they say the veil is thin? So it's like there's different times when you're very close to hearing them. It's just maybe you don't recognize it yet. Some of you do, but you may be like, was that, is it just my imagination? Is it just me? Or am I really connecting to the other side? And you definitely are. So while you're working, while you're crafting, your ancestors are there and it's very easy for you to receive. It's not taking effort. And again, it's like you're receiving these downloads. So you may not even realize it. It may just feel like a thought or an idea, like, or curiosity, like, I wonder this. And it's actually them giving you downloads. Another time is when your uh, vibration is very high, when you're happy, when you're celebrating. Um, when you accomplish something, uh, your vibration is very high. And at those moments, it's also very easy for you to connect with them, to feel them, to sense them. You may even, out of the corner of your eye, kind of see something. You might feel like somebody's looking at you. So the Three of Cups is about remembering to celebrate. So as you start this journey, because I see you starting a new journey, um, and it can have to do with how you receive resources. Um, for you to celebrate each step along the way, for you to enjoy the journey. And in that way, it's going to be a richer experience for you. It's going to be more abundant, more bountiful, more rewarding in all aspects of your life. Just really, I'm hearing, progress over perfection, really enjoying the progress of it, noticing, hey, you know what? I did better on this painting than I did the last. Um, just really celebrating yourself and your accomplishments each step along the way. The last card, the Queen of Athame, we see here holding up this, we'll call it a little sword. Queen of Athame, that's in other decks we would call this the Queen of Swords. It's like the sword of truth, discerning the truth. So it's when you're trying to make a decision, when you're struggling with those ambivalent feelings, your ancestors are there. They may even come in the form of a bird. They are encouraging you to spend time in nature during these times when you are struggling with having two different feelings about the same person, relationship, situation, or you're struggling to make a decision, when you're feeling foggy, confused, they're really encouraging you to go outdoors, spend time in nature, and it's going to be easier for you to tune into them and then receive that clarity and know what decision is for your highest and best good. So they do want you to know that they sometimes will use birds to get your attention. They're also telling me that in this journey, you are learning to use your words uh, as a tool rather than to cut. Yeah, there's definitely something about tools, about energetic tools. So the words that you speak and the places that you visit, the clothes that you wear, they're telling me. Um, you're really learning how to refine your use of spiritual tools. Beautiful. Such a beautiful message. Thank you, reading number one's ancestors, for being here and offering your guidance. Reading number one, I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number two. You chose the black obsidian, the mirror to the soul. It reveals what's hidden. It can help release subconscious patterns, past life memories, inherited wounds. If you hear pitter patters, that is Cora, who also happens to be black, coming to say hello. Black obsidian can be used as a portal stone, so you can use it to scry, to kind of help you see into other worlds. So it's a gateway between worlds, and it is very useful for ancestral communication, spirit work, deep meditation. It opens up the veil, but with grounded discernment. It helps to clear illusions whether they're self-created or projected, so that you can see and act from your soul's deepest knowing. It helps you to face your fears. Um, it helps with shadow integration. So whether that's grief, shame, without judgment, it doesn't eliminate the shadow. It invites you to dance with it, transmute it, and weave it into your wholeness. It's excellent for releasing ties to toxic relationships, old soul contracts, or thought patterns that no longer serve you. It strengthens your root chakra, anchors you into your body and the earth, especially when your energy is scattered or you feel spiritually disconnected. And, we use black obsidian for cord cutting. So it's really, again, great for releasing those people from our lives, those thoughts, those whatever kind of toxic energy or energy that no longer serves you, that you've outgrown, that you want to release. You can use obsidian to cut that energy. All right, and you also chose the card insects. And I think creepy crawlies would be a better description, because we do see a spider here, which technically is an insect, and perhaps some other types of creepy crawlies that aren't insects. But what we do see is the adult stage of these little creepy crawlies. And they all have different jobs. The butterfly is a pollinator, and the beetle helps in decomposition, breaking things down. So we can think of breaking things down as finding finding a situation, a challenge, and breaking it down to its basic elements, making it easier to work with, and also kind of a recycling of recycling, but not recycling the whole thing. It's like breaking it down and taking the elements that you want to carry forward, while you separate and leave behind what you don't need at this time. And the pollination is like little messages. And they're also showing me that there are some of these insects that some of you connect with and receive messages from your ancestors, like the dragonfly, the butterfly, the spider, even the beetle. So if that's you, let me know. Put that in the chat. I would love to see that. I myself love insects. I know the butterfly may be a message from even a passed on loved one, a grandmother, perhaps. All right, let's look at the tarot cards and see what other messages we can find out, what your ancestors want you to know at this time. What message do reading number 2's ancestors have for them at this time? What does reading number 2's ancestors want them to know at this time? All right, we have the Ace of Cups. All right, that's too many, so I'm going to put those back. The King of Pentacles. and the Page of Wands. All right, we have the Ace of Chalices, and we see here these lilies. You know, I mentioned a grandmother. I see also an older, maybe older is not the right word, a more ancient ancestor that's feminine walking with you. With these trumpet plants, I also see a masculine, and we see two males here. Um, they're showing me ancestors that have walked with you your entire life as your guides, as your spirit guides. And there's one in particular that's walked with you your entire life. And now there's two more that have joined that are with you. What they're showing me is that just like these insects being in uh, their adult stage, you are, the Ace of Cups is starting something, and the Page of Wands is starting something. But we see here this mature King of Wands. So you're starting this new phase, this new stage of maturity, or you're starting this new thing being more mature. It's interwoven. I see this being a period of abundance for you with this cup flowing over, these salmon leaping out of the river. I see your ancestors are flowing opportunities to you for you to create wealth. I see many of you starting something new. Um, it's it's taking on a different form. So it may not be 100% new, but it's taking on a different form. So it's like if you wrote down all the skills that you used, the minute skills that you used in uh, a current job or a previous job, or collectively all of the jobs. You know, I mean, going back to maybe your first job, you worked at the cash register, so you know how to do that. You um, worked with customers, so you have interpersonal relationship skills. Um, and then every other job that you've had, if you really break it down, just like I said, you know, the beetle helps with decomposition and breaking things down. I see you breaking down all of the skills, including skills that you have acquired from personal interest and life experience, using all of those skills and then rearranging them and selecting the ones that you really need to start this new thing. Right? It's like when you cook, you can have these ingredients, you have flour, eggs, sugar, milk, and you combine them one way, and it may make um, a biscuit. You combine it another way, it makes a pancake. You combine it another way, it makes a cake. So it's something like that. It's like you're breaking down, looking at, examining all of these skills that you have. And also, you're adding on your life experience, your maturity, and it's giving you the confidence, the belief, um, to start this new endeavor. Wands are spirituality, their passion, their creativity. I definitely see someone here starting their own business or side hustle or spiritual practice. And your ancestors are walking with you as your guides while you do this. This was meant to be, and they're supporting you. Really beautiful. Yeah, I see this being very prosperous for you. Yeah, they're also showing me someone who maybe has saved up money from past jobs. Maybe you're selling something and now you're taking that money and investing it in something that's going to grow and multiply. Using your wisdom, you may even consult um, an expert who helps you create this wealth. Remember, be on the lookout for these possibilities, these opportunities that they are bringing to you. Your ancestors are bringing opportunities to you. And I do see you noticing them. So it could be in the form of a person, an expert in that field, in investments. Wow. Reading number 2. I'm so happy for you. This is exciting. Thank you, reading number 2's ancestors. And I'm wishing you the best. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye. Hello, reading number 3. You chose the turquoise, and I love that the colors ended up matching. So synchronistic. Turquoise opens the throat chakra and aligns it with the heart chakra. So it allows words to flow from a place of soul truth. And I love that you have water here, which flows. There's definitely a message of flowing. It's turquoise is really a great ally for spiritual teachers, healers, and channels. It's long been honored by indigenous cultures, ancient Egyptians. It acts as a link between sky and earth, the spirit realm and the body. It helps you walk in both with grace. It can offer you protection as you travel, which nowadays I feel like we're all traveling. Some people travel to work daily, for an hour. So it protects your spirit also during astral travel or working with your ancestors. It helps with that. It aligns you with your sacred purpose. It harmonizes the higher self with the human self, gently nudging you towards your soul's true path. It's very soothing for the spirit, like water on a burn, you know? It's, well, your ancestors definitely made this happen, this connection. Um, it helps to ease anxiety, balance mood swings, offers stability. It encourages self-compassion. It helps you to release self-sabotage, harsh inner judgment, replacing it with a truth that's spoken kindly. It also helps with honest expression, and we see expression here. It's so, I love the synchronicity because we see expression here, and I told you that this is connected with the throat chakra. And the throat chakra is about communication, but it's also about how you express yourself. So, what they're showing me with both of the turquoise and this card is that you're, maybe you were silenced in the past or misunderstood or afraid to speak up. And turquoise helps to restore that. So your ancestors are helping to restore your ability to communicate with clarity and with courage and to express yourself, your authentic self, your true nature. That's what they want for you. This also helps cleanse the aura, as does, taking a shower or standing in a river. There's a lot of similarities between the water card and the turquoise. Water, helps us to cleanse our energy. Like I said, if you stand in the shower or under a waterfall, even better. You can really cleanse your auric field. We use water to bless, to consecrate. We cry tears. So water is a release. And then there's the whole idea of the energy flowing to you. They're showing me this is a time of, I'm hearing healing, transformation, repair, mending, growing, evolving, restoration, a restoration of the soul. Beautiful. All right, let's get some cards and see what other messages your ancestors have for you at this time. All right. What messages do reading number 3's ancestors have for them at this time? What reading number 3's ancestors want them to know right now? Knight of Pentacles. Again, this very calm energy. It's a knight, but we see she's not running, she's walking. She looks very peaceful. 9 of Pentacles. They're, the Knight of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles, they're saying something about, they're going to make it rain. And we have this water card. I definitely see a uptick in your resources, in your finances. They're helping to, look at that. They're making it rain cards as confirmation. You see? Yes. It's like some type of windfall. It could be a bonus or an inheritance, or maybe you finally do your taxes and you actually get a big tax return. There's something, a new job or position. Something paying off. What message do you have for reading number 3? Wow, they're just trying to make all the cards fall out. All right, here we go. 2 of Pentacles, another 2. Another pentacle. How about that? I'm also hearing somebody could win something. I don't know if you entered a contest, like a competition, maybe, um, or like you win a contract. Uh, I'm not an author, but I know that sometimes, for example, authors may work with a publishing company who gives them, a big advance, right? It's like that. It's like you're getting this big lump sum of money. It looks like she's coming home with this prize, right? She's at peace. She's not stressed out. She's like, I don't have any worries right now. She's holding this bouquet, this big coin. She's got her ancestor flying above her. Yeah, I see you coming into this windfall. And the Nine of Pentacles is about, financial independence. And then we have the Two of Pentacles, which is, you see how he's balancing on one foot and he's got those two, balancing those two coins. And then you see this fox here. So it's like you're going to come into some money, but you still have to be clever about it. You have to be intelligent. You have to be wise and balance. I mean, the dogs are confirming it. Wow. Yeah. So make sure that you maybe, maybe even seek counsel or do some research about how you can. Right. So the dogs were so excited I had to pause for a moment so that way you could hear me. But I think I'm going to have to stop there. Uh, but this seems like really great news. I do see you being blessed with something, and they're all pentacles. So this is a tangible resource. Um, and, I keep hearing windfall. It's going to be a chunk of resource, but you do want to balance it. You want to be wise, clever with it, make good choices with it. And what I'm hearing is reinvesting it as opposed to, you know, um, buying lots of cool stuff. Not that you don't deserve that, but if you reinvest it, then this chunk of money or chunk of resources, whatever it is that you receive, um, will grow. Yeah, we see this peppermint here. I think that's peppermint. Um, this looks like eucalyptus. Yeah, you're about to be blessed for sure. Wow. Reading number 3. How exciting. Thank you, reading number 3's ancestors. And I am wishing you the best. Congratulations. The light in me sees the light in you. Thank you. Bye.